Thank you, guys. Round of applause if you live in Barcelona. Hey, everyone. You're very excited about it. How long have you lived here?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah. So excited.
That's almost like just a vacation.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Barcelona?
The sea.
The sea, the ocean? Where are you from?
Hungary.
There's no ocean there?
No.
I'm from America. I'm happy if I know it's in Europe at all. I've been in Barcelona for 2 years. And my favorite thing about Barcelona is the diversity. I think it's great. Like, there's different cultures, even in this room. Cultures, races, different languages. They even have their own language that nobody else speaks. Like, I actually Googled it online. More people speak Klingon than Catalan. For those who don't know, there's a TV show called Star Trek. There's a make-believe language called Klingon that only 30-year-olds that still live with their parents speak. Which I guess you can say the same about Catalan. And I know there's some Catalans in the room. I know. Yeah, I love it. This place is amazing. But it is a little bit different where I grew up. Like, I grew up in America, and where I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood, which means I went to a predominantly black school, which means I got beat up a lot. And people like focus only on the negatives when you think about school, right? But they don't really think about the positives. Like for me, at my school, I was captain of the swim team. No, but I do love the diversity. And as a white guy living in a mostly black neighborhood, like you do learn pretty quickly that there are certain things that you can't say. Like it doesn't matter where you grew up, it doesn't matter who your friends are. Like you should never, as the white guy, say yes to dreadlocks. Yeah, I did. My best friend was from Jamaica. He had dreadlocks. I thought it'd be cool if I had dreadlocks. I was wrong. Because if you don't know, like for a white guy to get dreadlocks, you have to put wax in your hair and like not wash for a couple months. Yeah, and then after like 3 weeks, my parents shaved my head. So I went to my school on Monday with the haircut of a skinhead. Yeah, that was the exact opposite hairstyle that I was going for. And as you can tell, like I do go to therapy. There's a lot of mental health things. But I actually think it's great. Like nowadays, like we're so open about mental health, right? Like it's a part of the conversation. We can have it. I think that's good. I feel like we've taken it a step too far, if I'm being honest. Like all of my friends have been diagnosed with something. Like everybody. Like I was at lunch with a buddy of mine literally the other week, and he told me, he's like, hey, I got diagnosed with a non-visible disability. And I was like, yeah, man, the good thing about non-visible disabilities is you can just not say anything to anybody. Like you can keep that shit to yourself. And then he was like, no, really, man, I have anxiety and depression. And I was like, oh shit, I don't think it's as non-visible as you think. Like, we are all aware. And that's not the only thing. Like before I was married, I went on a date with a woman, a lovely woman. We were on a date for about an hour, and it was a good dinner. And about an hour in, she turned to me and she said that she was on the spectrum. And I was like, oh, well, you're not that autistic? And she was very offended. She was like, you can't judge my level of autism? And I was like, I don't think you know the definition of a spectrum, because you have no autism and you have all the autism, and you're somewhere in between, and I can prove that we can judge it. At a certain point, it becomes problematic if I fuck you. Like, I'm gonna get judged in the morning is what I'm trying to say. And after 20 minutes of explaining to her a spectrum, I realized that maybe I was autistic. And she did not fuck me. So. You don't have to. Did I just get a pity awe for that? I'm married now. I got 3 kids. She fucked me at least 3 times. I am married. I do think like there's a scenario when you're married, you don't think like you're gonna have to worry about getting hit on as much, right? Like you don't think that's gonna be a problem anymore, but it still is. Like not for me. Nobody hits on me, but for my wife, it's a problem. Like they hit on her. She was telling me a story the other day. My wife was saying that. She went to work, and her boss followed her in the bathroom and asked her for a kiss. Yeah, and she said no, which is the right answer. And then he followed that up with, well, will you touch my dick? which is an extreme escalation of requests, right? It's like going outside asking for a cigarette, them saying no, and you say, how about heroin? And the problem is this guy's in his 40s. So I can only imagine that this has worked at some point in his life. Like in his 20s, he asked a girl for a kiss, and she was like, ew, no, but I'll touch your dick, and he's been chasing that high ever since. And again, like I want to focus on the positives because like she didn't tell me what she said, but she did get a promotion recently. So things have worked out pretty well. All right, guys, I think that's my time. Thank you.
When Rick came to the class the first day, he was all over the place. He was doing the same